All right, well, we're back at it. Same question, well, actually, we don't need to find the center this time. Just find the radius of convergence, r, for the power series. You've guessed it, we're going to do the ratio test again. Okay, so our n plus 1 term is 3n plus 1 plus 2 over 5n plus 1. n plus 1 is plus 2. I'm going to spare you guys that. I'm going to leave us some space there. Oh, God. No, I've done it again. Leave some space there. Keep in mind when we're working with the ratio test, got to keep those absolute value bars there. And then so our n plus 1 term here is going to be x to the x plus 1 to the n plus 1. And then now we're going to throw in our n term. So everything's just the same, just backwards. Oh, let's keep that all together. 5n, n plus 1, and then 3n plus 2. And we have an x plus 1 to the n. All right. I squeeze that all in there. Perfect. Lots of stuff cancels, right? So we've got, some stuff cancels, maybe not lots of stuff. n plus 1 over 2. We're going to just move the 3n plus 2 over here. And then we're left with this 5 to the n. It's going to cancel with this thing. So we're just going to have a 5 on the bottom. And then, what am I forgetting something? Oh, we have this n plus 1. Oh, gosh. n plus 1 over n plus 2. All right. And then over here, the end, we're just going to, these are going to cancel out with this. And we're just going to get an x plus 1. All inside the absolute values. Okay. But the x plus 1 doesn't depend on n, so we can just pull it out. Keep in mind, we've got to keep the absolute values there. N equals infinity. And now let's see if we can't clean this up a little bit here. So luckily, we know we're taking it as goes to infinity, so we really just need to look at the highest powered terms. So let's just look at, we're going to have a 3 to the n over here and an n here. So we're going to get 3n squared on the top. And then on the bottom, the highest power is a 5 times this 3 to the n times the n is going to be 3n squared. And that's really all that matters, right? We're just going to have some lower stuff, right? Lower terms, some lower terms. As we go to infinity, this is just going to be absolute value of x plus 1 times, we're just going to look at our leading coefficients, and that's 3 over 5 times 3, which is the same thing as x plus 1 over 5 times 1 over 5. 1 over 5. Okay. And then the ratio test tells us that this will converge, definitely converge when this is less than 1. It doesn't tell us about the endpoints when it's equal to 1, but it does tell us that it will converge if it's less than or equal to 1. So we're going to move x plus 1. Going to multiply both sides by 5. 1 times 5 is 5. And so if you remember again from last video, x minus a is less than r. So again, our center, the question didn't ask us, but we might as well do it. Our center is going to be -1, and our radius is 5.